Do you want to learn how to do the Obi-Ani spin? Stay tuned and Shaggy will show you how. So the first thing we're going to want to do before we even start spinning the saber is know where to hold it. In general, I recommend placing the index finger and the thumb at the balance point of the saber. That is where the lightsaber will naturally balance without falling towards either direction when balanced on the finger. What this will do is give the lightsaber better overall control and prevent it from sliding forwards or back in your hand as you spin. If that's not manageable, I would just recommend holding it pretty far up towards the emitter and towards the blade. Now that we know we're going to hold the lightsaber, we're going to want to know some prerequisite techniques that will build together into the Obi-Ani spin. The first one, starting with the lightsaber about chest level out to our side, body rotated ever so slightly so the shoulder that's holding the lightsaber is back. Blade facing up. We're going to just kind of let the blade fall away from us, down in a circular motion, holding the lightsaber between the thumb and the index finger, letting it kind of fall out of our palm, into thumb and index finger, behind us, and use the momentum to carry it back to where we started. Super easy. Doesn't look too bad on its own. The next thing we're going to want to do, from that circular spin, keep carrying that momentum, but now we're going to bring the lightsaber blade so it comes in a circle in front of our heads. So circular spin behind the head, let the blade come back up, and then you'll kind of dip your thumb down so we're changing the plane of the circle to be in front of our head, and now back. And if you're looking at a lightsaber, kind of makes a tip of the blade makes a figure 8 pattern in front of you, if that helps you to visualize it. So circular spin, figure 8. The next thing we're going to want to know is how to get into that starting position from having the lightsaber down at our side. If you have it down at our side here, we kind of just bring the lightsaber in front of us, here, and from here, we kind of just rotate the lightsaber in a nice big arc, kind of rotating the body again with the opposite shoulder coming forwards a little bit. The shoulder has the lightsaber coming back a little bit. These slightly exaggerated body movements will just help to keep the momentum and avoid the lightsaber hitting your body. So lightsaber down, nice arc, and now I can go back into
a spin.
Down, bring the lightsaber up, about shoulder level, a little bit to my side, shoulder slightly back.
A circular spin.
Now from the
circular spin.
I'm just going to keep carrying that momentum, and instead of doing another
spin,
I'm just going to let the lightsaber and my arm from the elbow fall down to my side, slightly behind my torso. So lightsaber in front of me, rotate it upwards to the starting position.
Circular spin.
Behind my head. Keep carrying that lightsaber down. Now that I have the lightsaber down at my side here, I'm going to want to be able to get that lightsaber behind my back with the blade facing up. I'll show you what that looks like from behind. The lightsaber at my side here. I'm going to bring my thumb facing up, like I'm giving a thumbs up behind my back. So I'm bringing my hand kind of lower back area. My knuckles are kind of into my back just a little bit, and I'm giving the thumbs up. Once we have that, we're going to want to practice just whipping that front shoulder that has the lightsaber, that shoulder forwards. Once we're whipping that forwards, we're going to want to bring the lightsaber forwards too. But when we're bringing that lightsaber forwards, when we're whipping our shoulder forwards, we're kind of naturally going to want to drop the lightsaber down. So the blade is facing down and your thumb is facing down. Because you can't really keep it facing up. You're going to hit your shoulder and it's just not a very comfortable position. So I whip the shoulder forwards and I'm kind of leading almost with my pinky and allowing the lightsaber to drop. So I end up with the lightsaber blade facing down and my arm in front of me. So I'm kind of whipping it forwards. And moving that shoulder forwards allows me more mobility to whip the lightsaber blade forwards. You don't want to allow it to drop too far down, because then you'll hit the ground here and limit your motion. If you're shorter or have a longer lightsaber blade, as you whip your shoulder forwards, you can kind of bring your arm up too, kind of having your elbow facing up. This will make it a little bit easier to do, especially if you have some flexibility issues. And you can still do an Obi-Ani spin, bringing it up like that. Looks pretty nice, it's a little bit different. But generally, I recommend just trying to whip forwards and get that lightsaber blade down in front of you. If you're paying close attention, you'll see this is pretty much just our starting position. See? Pretty much just our starting position. So I'm going to start, rotate the blade, facing upwards, not a figure eight, just a circular spin, bring the lightsaber down, bring it behind me, give a thumbs up behind my back, whip the shoulder forwards with the lightsaber, and I'm at my starting position. Believe it or not, that's an Obi-Ani spin. So now if we put it all together, you kind of see we start, rotate, circular spin, blade down, and again, my lightsaber hand shoulder is slightly back, so I can bring the blade behind my back, give a thumbs up behind my back, whip that lead shoulder forwards, bring the lightsaber forwards, and now I can just keep going instead of stopping. So I'm rotating the blade upwards, circular spin, blade down, thumbs up behind me, whip the shoulder forwards, and there we are. Obi-Ani spin. Hopefully that helped. Good luck with your lightsaber spins.